Guys, today we'll be learning about physical sky and sunlight in Maya. This is a basic scene. We are going to do basic scene first and know the fundamental first, and then we'll go for our actual scene. Okay. You need to be in a mental ray to apply these settings. So just go and choose your mental ray renderer. Go into quality tab. Let's say I'll just go for production quality for the time being, and then go to indirect lighting. This indirect lighting is having actually two things. One is image based lighting and second one is physical sun and skylight. Just go and create this. So create, and automatically you will get everything. When you want to delete, just come here again and then press delete. Everything will be deleted. Okay. When I press 4, you can see this. I have got some directional light, which is basically our sunlight in this physical sun and skylight. So people who actually wants to do some exterior scene or something, and in a quick manner they want to light, this is the best option for them if they are not aware of too many options here, especially for animators who are not in mainly in use of lighting properties. Okay, let's render it and see. Yeah, this is a midday scene we are getting. This is the horizon which we can set up our plane over here on this horizon. Okay, the next thing which I can do with this light is which is very good here is like I can roll it down here. It will be a kind of evening scene automatically, and the environmental stuff will be also changed. Okay, also I can go for some other settings, it's like say midday shot here, and it will give you a midday shot. So cool. In fact, you can change the color and other stuff also. Main thing over here is basically when you are actually using indirect lighting, the automatically it switches on final gathering option here in mental ray. If you switch off this thing, then environmental effects will not come on your different objects. So make sure that you also play around with the accuracy. Don't play around with the point density, because a little change can give you a drastic render time. Okay, so be aware of this thing. Don't change too many stuff here. You can use accuracy actually to increase the quality of final gathering option here. Okay, so try it out, and let's go to Windows rendering and editors and hypershade here. So once you go into hypershade, you will be getting so many utilities which uses your exposure, sky, and physical sun. There are three options here. One is exposure, and you can set the pedestal and gain and knee and compression gamma settings with mi exposure. Okay, so these are a couple of options available. And when you go into physical sky, so you have a haze which you can increase. Let's say this is our previous render which I have, and if I increase the haze, let's say I'll go for a bigger value so that you can see. So you can say this type of haze is spread out in the environment, and you can see this how it's gone white entirely, and the environmental stuff is changed. And if I change it, so there is no haze, it's a clear sky. So it's a clear sky, and then I get the environment according. You can also use horizon height up or down if you are not satisfied with this horizon height, and you can also blur the horizon as much as you want to. In fact, you have sun direction and other stuff. Okay, so these are a couple of stuffs which you can use. These are connected, but there is some important stuff over here: shadow softness and samples of the shadow. More softness, if you want, you can go for more softness and increase the samples. So these are three stuffs which you generally utilize when you want to use MIA physical sun skylight clearly. Okay, let's go ahead and take up our main scene and light it up. So I have this scene which I'll show you a render of this first. This is very simple basic scene. I do not have any environment as well, and this is couple of stuffs which I want to use as a grayscale so that I can see whether my light is perfectly falling on the objects or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and go for mental ray tab and go for the quality tab, and in this quality tab I will pick up production quality. Also I'll go for this indirect lighting and then apply, and you will see that final gathering will be on automatically. So physical sun scan light create and it will be switched on automatically. Okay, so for this scene I'll just go for some 200 quality for final gathering, or maybe 300 quality for final gathering. Okay, because it's a big scene and I want a little more accuracy accordingly, and also go for resolution gate. I'm just rendering around 640 484 timing, and render it. Let's see how it's coming up. So it's giving you some patches over here. As you can see, this some patches coming up. This is actually a final gather patches. It will get clear once final gather cleans everything, and some unwanted region also, and it will give you an entirely smooth result. Don't worry about this patches initially when you are using final gather. Okay, and automatically you can see this. I am getting some bounce light on another wall here, and I'm getting some fill light automatically. You can add some more lights if you want to, uh, and I want this. I want to keep this area as a silhouette only. This is backlighting. You see, this is final gather cleared everything, and it's giving me entirely uh, smooth results, you can see. And I'm getting some bounce light on another wall, some nice blue color cast I'm getting on the objects where I do not have a direct lighting coming in, and you can see this blue cast coming on here on this object. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and we'll see you in next tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching.